just be kind. That goes for anybody. And even for those of y'all that's going to watch the VOD, be kind. It takes 2 seconds to be kind.
Damn, Martina, we could have got this. Yo.
Am I the drama?
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, in my defense, I'm hitting them. I'm sorry. These are on.
What?
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Shoot, if you can get them, we got this.
I downed somebody.
Yeah, okay, you right by me.
I see him. I see him. Oh, they got the joints.
Come on, Lotus, get that motherfucker.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hold up, and you got that all by yourself. Let me flip that.
Today, spice things up. I can't come as a blacksmith, can I? That'd be so boring. You can come any way you want to. I will enjoy looking at you.
Alright, so y'all, some spirit for the. Yo, why did my horse fall down the damn thing? My horse died, y'all. He fell down the cliff. Aw.
All right. Sure, my mic is working. It looks like it is working. Y'all, that was such a fun Raid Train trailer to put together. Y'all sent over some of the funniest clips I'd ever seen in a long time. And so it was really, really exciting. I was like, this is going to be one of the most fun events I think that I will have had the opportunity to put together and collaborate with people on here on Twitch in a long time. So welcome in everybody. Welcome in everybody. My name is Enchante. For those who may not know me, gosh, why am I all off the camera? My name is Enchante. For those who may not know me, I also go by EK. And I have been here. I've had the the stress, the pleasure, the joy, the whatever you want to call it, of being here on Twitch for the last 4 years. And I really have come to the point where this is a super wonderful part of my life. Some people might say I spend a little bit too much time on Twitch, especially since I decided to also start a channel for writing, which has turned out to be quite successful for me. And I'll give you guys a quick update on that, and I'll talk about it a little bit more tomorrow and on Monday as well. But it has really been an exciting time. I started this journey here on Twitch as a way to get out of my comfort zone. Um, Public speaking, yes, I've done a lot of public speaking. I, work in a job where I'm constantly face to face with people, trying to work through problems, not necessarily problems. I always frame them as opportunities, looking for opportunities in which we can improve our products, our services, the way that we interact with each other in doing those things. So that was a natural part of my life, but I always felt very uncomfortable about how I looked or how I might sound, and all of those things. And I think that the last 4 years, I have seen where coming on stream, not really knowing what somebody's going to come in the chat and talk about, having to be able to think on your feet very quickly, being able to respond while playing a game, while enjoying, the conversation in the chat, all of that really did enrich my life quite a bit. So my thing about the streaming and why I enjoy it, why I love it so much, why it's still 4 years later and I'm still doing it, is because for me, it was a way to not only get out of my comfort zone, but also a way in which to connect with other people from all different various walks of life, different stages of experiences. And I have learned so much from you all, as much as you say you've learned from me. I think it has been a very mutually beneficial relationship, being here on Twitch and getting to know the people I know on Twitch. And in the beginning, I was just like everybody else. It was scary. It was really, really scary. You're going live. You don't know these folks. You haven't seen them. There's somebody sitting behind a keyboard typing. And while there have been rare occasions where I have run across situations that felt unsafe and I may have had to, really, really, get myself and the community out of some situations. For the most part, it's been a fairly pleasant experience. And I think sometimes it's what you give back to the world that you get back. If you're projecting openness and friendliness and a willingness to listen, I think people oftentimes will give that back to you. And it becomes very easy to figure out who in the community, who in the chat is really not honoring that. And it becomes very easy to kind of figure out, hey, we need to take some steps and get this this type of personality, not person, but personality out of the space, so that it's a much more space that represents who we are. So today we are here to celebrate 4 years of my time being here on Twitch, and I wanted to do something a little bit different. If you type the exclamation point celebrate in, of course, that's your way you could talk about the happy affiliate anniversary. I thought that Twitch would tell you guys it was my affiliate anniversary. I filled out all the paperwork for the proper way for it to happen, but it appears that it's not happening. So that's something else. That's something for another day for somebody to work through and figure out. But I do have a celebrate command that you could certainly type in if you want to say, happy anniversary. In addition to that, over the past year and a half, I really have started to spend a lot of time collaborating more with others. And it really also opened up another dimension, another level of satisfaction with this whole entire streaming activity. Getting to know people, meeting people, going, I might have not thought about it like that, but they did, and really understanding how all of that fits in the space also has been enlightening, as well as helping to deepen many of the relationships that we have as streamers. And I won't necessarily say relationships, I would say connections that we have as streamers, as people in this creative space. So it has been really, really lovely to have that experience as well. So I am here a little bit early before the kickoff of our official 24-hour streamathon, where we are going to be showcasing 8 different streamers, 8 different streamers in the space that I've met over the course of the 4 years that I have been here on Twitch. It really is a showcase of a whole lot of different personalities and stuff. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to watch and go and find people who are really similar in spirit and just really cool. Just really, really, really cool. So I'm grateful for that and grateful for that opportunity. So we're going to be here for 24 hours. We're going to start officially at 3 o'clock today with Odette DeSwan, who is going to kick us off. So we're going to raid into Odette with whoever we have here. We're going to raid into Odette so that she doesn't feel like she's at the train station by herself. I'm supposed to be the conductor of this train. So the conductor is going to come by and bring some people so she doesn't have to feel like she's She's on, having to start staying at the train station alone. So we will be there to support Odette. After Odette, we're going to have Toy Gabriel is going to be up. For those who don't know, if you know Gabe, you know who I'm talking about. So Gabe's going to be up after Odette. And then after that, Lord, I forgot the schedule. After that is going to be Miss Lisa. After Miss Lisa, we're going to have I Am Alley Cat. Yak and I are going to work together on his slot at the time that he's going to be there. You may see a little bit of a switch in the train, but that's okay. We're going to work through that. And then Crispy's going to be up. Then I should be up at my normal time at 9, but we'll figure that out. Again, Yak and I are just kind of working on some things for scheduling. And then Durf is going to close us out. So there's 8 of us that are going to be a part of it. I told each of the collaborators they could stream whatever they wanted. If they wanted to play community games, they could. If they want to play their normal favorite fun game, flavor of the game of the day, they certainly can. I will be there to support them. And as much as we can, we're going to drive the folks on the raid train over to them as well. So I'm a person who really believes in giving back. Yes, it's great that I've been on the platform for 4 years. It's great. I could have done a full 24 hours on my own. That would have been perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Welcome in, Kiwi Puzzles. How are you? Absolutely nothing wrong with that whatsoever. And I am not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm saying for me, I like to give back. If you'll notice, like the last couple of birthdays that I've had, I've been doing charity fundraisers where I've told people I would prefer if you want to give something to me, give it to the charity. Yay! Give it to the charity. And so that same spirit of who I am as a person, it's my affiliate anniversary. The way I want to celebrate it is with friends. And so I was very grateful in the idea that the other 7 people on this, and there were even more who wanted to be a part of it, but I told them I can't sustain past 24 hours being awake. I'm too old. I'm too old of a bird for that one. But but I thought it was really, really great that they agreed to do this over 24 hours. I think it's just awesome. So again, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for being here. And I am just looking forward to this. Gabe and I were talking about it this morning. We were super excited for this. We're looking forward to this because y'all got some personalities. I'm telling you, some wonderful personalities. It is going to be a lot of fun because each stream, that's the other part I love about it, is each stream showcases communities that have commonalities, but then they also are very unique and distinct voices, right? And I love that. I love being able to spend time. I was like, how better would you want to celebrate if you were having a party? You want all your friends to show up, right? And, be themselves, be who they are, right? Authentically, and just have you just in stitches and laughing. And that's what I'm really looking forward to over the next 24 hours when this gets started. All right. So I'm going to tell y'all something. There's this little game that I've been playing called Echoes of the Plum Grove. Now, it's a little indie game made by a couple. It's a couple, a team of 2 people who have created this game. And let me tell y'all something about this game. I got in this game and I was like, oh, it's cute, and all the other stuff, all the things that you think about when you're thinking about a video game, when you're playing a video game. And I was like, it's cute. And I was like, oh, it's just a little cozy game. I'm got here. I'm a farm. I got to fix the farm. We all know about, grandpa, somebody left a farm, whatever. In this case, you get a farm. I'm not giving away how you get the farm. It is not your grandpa dying. I can tell you that much. But it's interesting. So I like the premise of the story. I also like the setting of the story, 1700s. So you're dealing with all the things that really, allegedly were happening in the 1700s, like the smallpox and, people getting poisons, from eating mushrooms that they didn't realize were bad mushrooms, just all kinds of stuff like that. So You got all of that going on. And in the background, you're trying to get married. You're trying to have kids. You're trying to build a legacy. You got to pay your taxes every week. So all of a sudden, all this stuff starts stacking. And this game gets to be like seriously complex in terms of managing, because you're just like, oh my God, I got so much to think about. Um, so we've made it to year 3. Most people quit within like the first week of the game. And what are the reasons they quit within the first week of the game? They don't pay their taxes and their farm gets taken from them. So there's that. There's a tax man. But the interesting thing is I've been playing it 3 years in game, and I have gone through the original generation, the second generation. She's about to pass on the farmstead to somebody else. But the funny part is, y'all, all the diabolical crap I had to do last night to work my way out of a problem. And so I love the game because it's like problem solving, right? I didn't get married early enough. And so my pickings became very slim. And then from the slim pickings that I had, the dude he decided that he didn't want to marry me after I asked him 4 times. I asked him 4 times to marry me, and he did not want to marry me out of 4 times. So then I had to get diabolical. Y'all. I had to go to the witch and buy some death cakes so you can make your assumptions on what happened when I gave the death cake to certain people. I had to create some orphans in town because there were no orphans in town. So I could adopt an orphan in order to be able to carry on the legacy and keep the farm. I was not expecting all of that. I was not expecting all of that drama. And then the funny part is, after, if you go back and you watch the VOD from last evening, after I got 2 orphans, they were 2 brothers. I was like, okay, I can adopt both kids. Nope, 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 nope. I went to one of them and he was like, I ain't feeling you. I'm not coming to stay over there with you. And I was like, holy cow, I might still end up not having anybody to pass the farm to, right? So then I went to the other one, who was the one I really wanted. You know, his name is Clyde and it has some sentimental value to me. So I was like, maybe I can get baby Clyde. Maybe I can get baby Clyde, right? So finally I asked baby Clyde and he was like, oh yes, I would love having you as my mother. I was like, whew, oh my God, whew, oh my gosh. So now I know the answer to this, but I'm not going to spoil it for you all, right? But where I was left last night with the game is that I have him, he's moved into the house, but he's a child. So question, can I pass on my legacy to a child? Because I don't have too many more days, right? And he got a little bit of time before he got to grow up. So what we're going to discover today is, can I pass the legacy on to someone in the household? Because see, it doesn't have to be your child. It just has to be someone who lives in the household. And as far as I'm concerned, I adopted little Clyde, and little Clyde is my son, okay? Because after all the trouble I went through, I was trying to get married. I was trying to have a family. Dude didn't want to marry me. Then after he didn't want to marry me, the very next day I turned elderly. So I'm like, who gonna marry the elderly spinster? I was like, Lord, here we go. Here we go. Drama, 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 drama. But anyway, we sorted it out, we think. I had to use the death cakes, not once, but twice, to get to where I got to. Then I had one of the kids say, I ain't trying to be, I was trying to bring brother, I wasn't trying to orphan the family and not have them, be together. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I already feel bad about your parents. I'm trying to bring you together, whatever you like. Turn this. I was like, oh my God, right? I was like, no, he did not. But his little brother, Clyde, who I really wanted all along, he did. Yes, yeah, it was very disrespectful. He was extremely disrespectful. Little disrespectful thing. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. This is a game I would have never thought. I think the game might have been under $20. It was real cheap when I bought it. I just thought it was cute. The style of it, the art style of it and everything. I just thought it was cute. Then I got in it and I started playing it. And I was like, oh, this little game got the nerve to be hard to play. I'm going to switch over to our main stage. And then I got into this game. I was like, oh, this little game got the nerve to be hard to play. At first, I started to put it down because I was like, it's too hard to survive in the 1700s. But then I was like, but it's surviving in the 1700s, right? So it wasn't, it's a game that's not for everybody, because a lot of people are like, I couldn't. But I was like, okay, that's also the same people who probably couldn't with Stardew Valley and couldn't with a couple of other games, but that's okay. But anyway, y'all, I'm going to take you back into Echoes of the Plum Grove. And just to set the stage, we never got married. Poor Grace never got married. Grace was so beautiful, and Grace never got married. But Grace had to do what was necessary. She had to do what was necessary to ensure that she did not lose the farmstead and that the family legacy went on. So she's done that, and she's now got a little friend living at the house with her, and his name is Clyde. So here is Grace. Y'all see she's up in age, because when they become an elder, you got less than 2 seasons. If you're on the normal aging mode, you have less than 2 seasons before they move on, and you got to hand off the farmstead to somebody. So she aged up the winter day 12, and now we're in spring day 15. So she doesn't have too much longer. And the beautiful part about Clyde is an apprentice over at the doctor's office. So we don't get anything free from him being an apprentice at the doctor's office, but what does happen is that Clyde does give us some money when he comes home, so he helps us with the economy. And the second thing about Clyde is that he has medicines on him. Now, when I pass away, if I'm able to make him my legacy, then he will become the owner of the farmstead. And then we start life with him. We try to figure out how to get him married, how to have some kids, or how to adopt some kids. You know, we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out with him. All right. So I got that because our farm ended up dying because our sister, who was supposed to be helping us with the farm, decided to get married. And when she got married, she moved out. And I didn't realize that she had moved out. So all my farm, y'all. All this is all my farm. All the work I was putting in the farm. All the plants are dead. So we're going to just go out here and cut the losses with this. We could just cut the losses. Absolutely no need for us to try and plant anything unless it's something that's going to be extremely fast growing, because the seasons in this game are 21 days. And so we got less than 6 days. So I'll go look and see if I have any kind of seeds that are over 6 days, that take less than 6 days to mature. Ideally, I'd want something that's 3 days or less. But this is what happened to us, y'all. This is what happened. We're going to be headed into summer soon. But whoever's going to get this farm, they got chickens. The taxes are paid. Well, no, the taxes are not paid because it's Monday. So I got to go pay the taxes. So I'm doing the right thing for my legacy, right? Whoever's going to inherit this farm, I'm going to make sure the taxes are paid for them, you know, all that stuff, so they can get going good. They got a goat. They got 2 cows. I hate that I lost my pineapple. Lord, I hate I lost my pineapple, because pineapples are expensive and hard to find. So I'm a little bit upset by that. Just a tiny bit upset. But life goes on, as we see in this game. And you know, we ain't got no machines, you know. There's no machines to do this. It's all by hand. All right, so she's almost done here. Oh, y'all, look too. Here, look at our cute little piggy. We got a pig. We got a goat. We got a cow. Let's see. What did I do with my milker for the cow? It's way down here. How I got way down there? I have. Oh, because those are the things that are locked. What? I'm so confused. I'm in complete confusion right this moment. Okay, how did all the lock stuff? Okay, let's do this. I don't know how that happened, but it's all good. Oh, because I said sort by, and it sorted all the locked stuff down at the bottom. I got it now. I got it now. I figured it out. All right. This we can put away along with this, along with this, and this. This we're gonna keep. Do I need to keep that there? I don't think so. I can keep it here. And then we're gonna lock this row. And then that way when I go to put stuff away, those things won't go away. So we need the food, right? And anything else, this, because we're always trying to make iron bars. All right, so cabbage seeds take 6 days, so no point in planting those. You know what we could plant out here that would be perfectly perfect would be wheat and hay for the animals. So let's do that. Let's plant hay seeds out here. I don't need you right there to be real. I'm being honest with myself. I don't need that there. This can go here. So this is hay seeds. So we can plant hay seeds and wheat seeds because these are multi-season. So they will survive. So let's plant those. That takes 5 days, 12 days. Let's see, you don't need to plant in that. And that's summer anyway. Summer, some seeds, spring. So peas take 8 days. Turnips take 3 days. So we could plant a whole bunch of turnips. Yeah, we can plant a whole bunch of turnips. 19 days to rot. That's how many? 7 days, okay. All right, we could plant a whole bunch of turnips. That's summer. Summer, fall. Okay, so if I sort this correctly by type, it's going to tell me spring and fall. We'll keep those for the fall. Spring, but it takes 6 days. Okay, 8 days. And then summer. Okay, perfect. All right, so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to need a watering can. Okay, do I not have a spot? I'm going to grab this watering can because we're going to have to water. Okay, so we can get that part set up and going since we got these plots ready. Okay. plant this. Get planted, get planted, get planted. All right, so again, we're just trying to, I know we're older and we're just trying to make the homestead right so that whoever gets ready to move in, you know, they got it together. They don't have to be like, I just got left this land like we were. Because when we started out, it was rough. All right, let's go ahead and plant some turnips. Again, I just don't believe just because I had it hard, everybody else got to have it hard. If I can figure out how to make it easier, let's do it. For the next generation to come, they'll get it. They'll get it. Then they can do better. And then the next generation that comes gets better. Because before Grace's mom passed away, what we did was upgraded the house. So now she has 2 cook ovens. She's got a whole lot of nice stuff in the house. Because we were like, okay, we know we're going to be gone, so let's pass this on in the legacy here for the rest of them. Just make it easier for everybody else. All right. Okay, so we got 3 more. Let's do this then. Let's go ahead and give it to 3. All right, now comes the hard work, the watering. Look at this, all day long out here. Ain't had a chance to go in town to do nothing. I mean, can I at least get a horse and the horse can plow the land? I can ride the horse and just put. Was that invented in the 1700s? I don't know. I don't know. But that sure would be nice. All right. Chicken. Ain't it time for y'all to go in the house? Because y'all be going in the house at a certain time of the night. Y'all be like, ain't nothing out here. All right, so we're getting it. Okay. So just a quick tip for anybody who's playing this game. If you plant something, you want to get it watered before midnight, because if you don't, you lose your seeds. So it has to be watered. I learned that the hard way. Spent all my money buying stuff for the crop. And I was like, well, if I get it in the ground, it's okay. I could just keep watering it after midnight. It turned midnight. All my seeds was gone. 12:01. I was like, you know what? It's like, brutal. I was not expecting that level of brutality. It's such a cute little game. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting that, y'all. I was like, you, what happened? It's like all my stuff was gone. All right, so trees will grow and they'll get like five items on each of your fruit trees, and then nothing more will grow. But see, there's my son right there. There's my little son, Clyde. See, I can collect a little money from him. He made $15. Let's talk to him. He said it was sunny today. Oh no. He said he had a lot of questions when he be in class. Well, here's a that's what we would expect from you, Clyde. You working for the doctor? You're gonna be inquisitive. We understand that. We're not mad about that. We like that. Okay, so the only reason I'm going this far into town is I need to get to the ice box and get some ice to put in my little ice boxes at home so that my food doesn't rot. So that was nice. That was something I did not discover until late into last season, the importance of the ice box, of how it would preserve your food as long as you kept the ice in there. So I did not know that. Okay, did I already grab the ice for today and use it? I may have done that early in the morning because I'd be forgetting to do it at night. All right. So I'm going to let her creep in the dark with a question mark on her head. I'm going to let her have the question mark on her head in the dark, y'all. I'm going home and I'm going to bed. And let's see what the day brings us. The next day brings us. Yeah, we're not going to insult you. We like you, Clyde. So we're going to go from the Hayworth legacy to the Hutton legacy, I think, is what's going to happen. But it's going to be the Hayworth-Hutton legacy. We're not giving up our family name. All right. She made it to another day. Beautiful. Oh, you got a quest? Collect? Oh, okay. Let me talk to you some more. He said he can't get enough of food like candy. Brother, you a baby. You gonna always love candy. I had to have paid the taxes because I only have $59. The tax man be taking it to you. Okay, so I'm going to write down the medicines I have because he has medicines that I may need to get, because you got to make sure you have this medicine in here. So IPEC, IPs, Ipecac. Coriza, Calomel, balsamic, and calyx, CALYX. All right, so little man, before you get going, or you gonna get gone before I can talk to you trade, what do you have in here that I don't have? Okay, you have flux. I don't have that. Calyx. And tincture. Tincture. Okay, so those are the two I don't have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think Coriza I have. Flux I don't have. Calamel I have. Balsamic I have. Calyx I have. But tincture I don't. Okay. And I know these are poor choice to do, but I need some money. He don't have that much money. He's got that much. Okay. And I'm going to get the balsamic and the flux. You know what? You don't need to do that because you need your wood. Okay, there you go. And then you have, okay, perfect. All right. So I got that from you before you left, little man. I don't understand the purpose of this because I don't think I can put anything down there. So I'm confused with the basement. Maybe it's got something to do with some other parts of the gameplay that I haven't unlocked yet, but doesn't make sense. So we got this. We got marriage bouquets. We got some soap for them in case people get sick. They can use the soap. So hopefully that'll ward off the disease for them. They have lantern oil. Okay. So we done hooked them up. I think they hooked up pretty good. Now, plantain, don't eat plantain. No, go ahead and eat some plantain. Y'all go ahead and eat some plantain. Let's see what happened. I was out here learning the hard way, y'all. I was learning the hard way. Yes, I was. All right, let me check the ice boxes here and see. Okay, they do have ice in them. Good. It's Tuesday morning. I'm gonna go and get eggs. Look at the baby chick. Eggs rotted. Oh my God. I got so many eggs sat in there rotted, y'all. If I could get to them. You be hating to go to that mailbox because they be telling you one of your friends is gone on to the great beyond. Okay, got that. Look at the little baby chick running. Where you running to, baby chick? I would love to know where you are running to. Oh, you're trying to find your mama, who is over here unconcerned. Mama is over there unconcerned, y'all. All right, we got to get to the mines. We got some stuff to do. Let's just go ahead. We don't have to plant. All we got to do is water. So that's going to make life a little bit faster for us. I could make him not apprentice at the doctor and come work on the farm, which he's ultimately would have to do anyway. But we need a little bit of money. He's bringing in a little bit of money every day. Think about him working on the farm. They don't bring in any money. Okay. Hmm? Hey, Peachy, how are you? Welcome in, friend. How are you doing? Oh, got the Walko. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, and thank you again for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. 17 months in a row. Woo! That's been a hot minute. Hey, Crispy, how are you? Welcome in. I hope everybody is doing well today. Oh, I think Peachy was asleep. Peachy, I had to catch you up on the story with Grace. Whew, this girl had to do some diabolical stuff to get a kid that she could adopt, so she could pass on the farmstead. Let me tell you something. This game is not for the faint of heart. You got to make moral choices. Do I really do that? The answer is yes, if you want to survive. Unfortunately, the answer is yes. I got so many cherry trees. Too bad. What I really need is a bunch of these plum trees so I can make wine. That's where it's at right there. With them plum trees. I'm telling you. Them plum trees, and then when the summertime come, all them grapes. Gonna be some wine made. Alright. Do I need to milk? I don't know if I milked the cow yet or not. I know I didn't milk the goat. Yeah, I milked him already. Let's milk the goat. Yep. Oh, we ain't got no space. The hell? Oh, that's right. We picked up all the fruits. And do we have any spaces in here for anything? Meat and eggs is over here. Okay, meat and eggs. Nice. Okay, good for that. And then here is not the bed. Just I'm tired, girl. I'm gonna go to bed. You're like, no, you're not. We got to get this together. Okay. So we got some cheese we were able to save in there. Okay, here's another milk. Why it didn't go, I don't know. Okay, wine. Ooh, we got enough to make a whole wine. Let's put that in there. So we can make that wine when we need to. And then we're gonna put these apricots in here for now. We got to save some cherries in a little while too. But I'm gonna go make some candy with some of the cherries. Oh, we got some wine. Nice. And it's a star wine at that. What? What? What you said? It's a star wine. We're gonna get a regular wine with this one. Because only plums and grapes make wine. Now, ain't that a trip? You better not drink that wine. It said, beware the side effects. We're going to be out there drunkards in the crowd. They're going to be like, why are you out here drunk? You get a reputation of being a drunkard in the world in which we live. Okay, 13 days. Honey, good. 17 days. Alright, so that's good. We're gonna put this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wine does not have any kind of decay. That's what I'm talking about. Ah! That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go up here and make a candy. And make some jam. Okay, can we make some plum jam? Yep. Okay, good. And let's make some cherry candy. I don't know how many it takes, but we'll see. We got to get some more candy makers and stuff too. Only take one. Okay. All right. Three days and 9 days until star down. Let's see if we can preserve this in the thing. That doesn't need preserving. Let's see if we can preserve one of those. Okay. And, ooh. Let's take you upstairs and make some more wine. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Put that economy to work. What does it say for this? Okay. I'm gonna put you in here with this. Put you in here with this. We still got a spot for the other kind of funky egg that we might have. Oh, that's right. My blue egg rotted because I forgot to put the ice in there. Man, that hurt my feelings terribly. Okay, so we need to eat. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna eat these. You fell asleep. What happened to her niece? Her niece got married and moved out. That's what happened. That's what happened, Peachy. Her niece got married and moved out, and then you know what we had to do? We had to do the necessary. We had to go over there and get us a we had to go over there and get us a death cake from the witch, and we had to kill off 2 parents so I could get one of their kids to adopt. This game got diabolical last night. There got her niece out there. There got her niece right there. Look at her niece. Look at her niece. Look at her. She looked just like her grandma. Tell us, hey Grace Hayward, got anything fun to share? You know I've always got something fun to share. I got something fun to share. You got married and moved out, and I had to go kill your neighbors. That's what happened. The nerve of that husband. She found love. She found love on a 2-way street. You know that Grace tried to give that Todd man. She tried to give that Todd man flowers 4 times. And he told her he wasn't ready to get married. Then he turned right around 2 days later and married somebody else. Yes, he did. That's what he did. I'm telling y'all, that's what he did. We ain't got no love. We ain't got no love for him. None. That's what he did, y'all. He said he was not ready to get married. Told us that 4 times. And then carried his behind and got married. Got married to somebody else. 2 days later, we get the wedding invitation. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I can't with y'all. I can't with y'all. Y'all is terrible. Y'all is terrible. It's just terrible. Just terrible. Wait. This is not a game. This is not a game for children. Because you got to make adult decisions. You got to decide, am I going to roll over my neighbor to take their kids? And then, Peachy, after we got finished with, after we offed the parents, right? It was 2 kids, 2 brothers. I was like, okay, I'm going to get both of them. They still kids. I'm going to get both of them, so I won't feel bad, right? Did I off their parents? Why the first one, when I went to ask him, the oldest one, when I went to ask the oldest one, did he want to be, could I adopt him? I clicked the adopt button on him. You know what he had the audacity to say? No. No. He said no. He said no. I don't want to be with you. Then I look, he done moved in with somebody else. I was like, well, god dang, what is it? What is it? But then Lil Clyde, because Lil Clyde was who I wanted anyway. Clyde, the baby Clyde, was who I wanted anyway. That's who I wanted anyway. I went and asked Clyde. He was like, oh, yes, I would love for you to be my mother. I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Because I thought he was going to tell me no, too. And then I was going to be like, now I got to go kill some more. It's like the whole town dead. Why? Because Grace was trying to adopt a kid. Grace killed off the whole town trying to adopt a kid because she couldn't get married because she was too old to get married. And she needed a legacy to pass her homestead to. I was like, this is not a game for kids. No. No. This game is diabolical. This game is diabolical. Hey, Miss Lisa. This is a diabolical game. Let me tell y'all. I like, Lord, this is just as good as any other kind of game. I don't know if you was here last night, Lisa, with what I had to do, but the necessary had to occur, girl. I had to kill off I had to kill off a set of parents to make some kids orphans so I could adopt. I was trying to adopt both of them. The first one said, move it on. He won't interested. That's the oldest one. He probably knew what happened. He probably sent me get that death cake to his daddy. That's what that was. He said, I ain't messing with you. We eat your cookie. People die from poison. He was like, I can't with you. He was like, oh no, I'm gonna take my chances. And guess where he went and took his chances at? Over there with damn Todd that didn't want to marry us first. I said, you know what? This game is diabolical. I said, why you take your chances with Todd? He didn't want to be with me. I'm just telling y'all. You can't play this game and have tissue paper feelings because your feelings gonna be hurt. So we gonna see what happened, Lisa. It is a lovely Saturday. Yes, it is. Trying to get him some wood because you know I've been selling the wood to everybody. Them death cakes that was crazy. I was feeling some sort of way having to use the death cakes too. I'm gonna be real with you. I felt some sort of way because y'all know my little tender heart. I ain't want to do that, but I got cute little Clyde. Look at how cute Clyde is. Look at Clyde Hutton. He said, "Hi, Mom." Look at that. That feels so good. Hi, Mom. That's so sweet. What can I give my baby? I'm going to give him a cherry. Go on, get you a cherry, baby. There you go. He is so cute. He is so entirely, he is precious. I do like him. I do like Clyde. That's what I wanted. I was going to take his brother because I felt bad for his brother. So, but when he said what he did, that he won't interested, I was like, well, you ain't got to be interested then. Don't be interested. That mean I can give more love to your brother. That's what that means. Girl, she gonna live clean to summer, ain't she? That's all right. She know this baby here need love. Go on, talk to that baby. He said the bears in the forest is scary. He like going to school, so we gonna let him go to school. He worked with the doctor. He make money. I ain't mad at him. I'm not mad. The baby is doing the right things. He checking off all the right boxes. He a sweet little addition to the family. This dried meat I'm telling you, the dried meat been carrying me. Thank you for the dried meat. Don't go in there. Mm-hmm. Eat a dried meat and you're instantly full. I ain't mad at it. That's gonna always be an option. Oh, that don't work in there? Okay. All right. I'm gonna see, can I make some more jam makers and some more candy makers, I think. Since the candy maker only takes one to make, I'm gonna make some more of them. That'd be nice. You waiting to go to school? Or you waiting to go to work? You waiting to do one of them? I think you waiting to go to work. So I don't think that we are gonna get I know we won't get through summer. We'll probably be able to play this day and then get very close to the end of this day, and then we'll get ready to raid over to Odette. We'll just double check, and I have an eye on her, make sure I know when she goes live. And y'all, thank you so much for being here. Going over with me to kick off the raid train with Odette is wonderful. I know what it means to be the first person on a raid train, and you just open up the box and hope somebody shows up. So I appreciate the fact that we will be able to raid into her with some people. That's going to be very, very wonderful. So thank y'all again for being here for that. I appreciate it. It is. It is. It is. That raid trailer, when I put that raid trailer together, I was like, this is a whole bunch of great personalities. It's just going to be so much fun. I am so excited for it. I am so glad that you all agreed. And the folks that came together, the way it gelled together is so nice. So nice how it's gelled together. All right, we got to make sure that the two things we want to do, make sure that food is in there for the pets too. Oh, we out of water? Okay, not a problem. I think the goat is so cute. Girl, don't be going backwards. Go on up there and water that plant. You know you want to water it. Why you running over there? I don't know. It's all good. It's called drift. Has anybody been able to pre-order the Nintendo Switch 2? I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I was gonna pre-order it. When I woke up, it was 3:15 in the morning. I was like, I rolled right back over and went back to sleep. I ain't even try. I knew better. I knew better. I knew better. I rolled right back over and went back to sleep. I said, damn, I was supposed to have woke up at 11:50. I was supposed to have woke up at 11:30 and started hitting the sites to get in line. Nah. When I woke up, it's 3:15 a.m. I said, well, there goes that. Nintendo won't get my money this week. Hey, Yoshi, how are you? I was like, they will not be getting my money this week. Oh, Daryl. I told you, you don't even want to go to the mailbox. Poor Daryl. Daryl is... He got a funeral tomorrow. Got a funeral tomorrow at 3. Poor Daryl. Daryl, I hope you lived a good life. And why you standing at the door? Like you confused. You standing at the door like you dazed and confused. Can you get out of the way so I can go inside, please? I don't know what to think when they standing out there at the door looking like they dazed and confused. You say, you know, that's right. Yeah. The only reason, and then my kids get on me, you already got 2 switches. Why you gonna buy the Switch 2? I said, because the 2 old switches, I done played them so hard, I can't even connect and play Mario Kart no more or whatever. See, I was like, and I just said I wouldn't go buy the OLED. I just wait until the new one come out. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. At least I know what I'm talking about. When you got older kids, it be funny because they be questioning you. They be questioning you, asking you why you doing stuff. You be like, because I'm grown and I can. I hope you will be able to go home on Tuesday, Yoshi's. I know you've been in for a while, so I really hope you can go home on Tuesday. I mean, they love to curse you, and you be like, something like, is it true what the Bible said? Once a man, twice a child, because your kids is what you got you feeling some sort of way about your life choices. Like you had them feeling some sort of way about their life choices. They just flipped the script on you. They're like, what? That'd be funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. I enjoy having grown kids. I think it's the most hilarious thing in the world. Cause it just be funny to me. I'm like, what? I can't do what? Especially, I be just laughing my head off. I be laughing my butt off. I'm like, I can't do what? I'm like, no. Look, this milk is important, so we need this milk. So what we gonna do is put this milk in here like we had this for milk, cheese, and butter. And that's sugar, because sugar rotten. Sugar is expensive. I ain't never known no game where the sugar rot. I'm like, God dang. Even to the damn sugar go bad. Y'all. Whew. Y'all make it hard out here. Alright, so maybe we'll go see, can we make some, since we got 2-star cheese, let's go make 2-star cheese. So we want to stack that so hard. And 1-star butter. Oh, that was something I was telling Gabe about this game. I said I really like this game because you got to think through your choices. You got to think through what you're doing. And I really like that, y'all. For some reason, I like a game that makes you really think about what you're doing. You just ain't out there just willy-nilly doing stuff. It's like, oh, I'm doing this for a reason and for a purpose, and have a little bit of strategy behind it. I think that's really fun. All right, so now we're gonna make star butter. Perfect. And silver cheese. And one of the things that we had said we wanted to try to attempt to do is make 1 more cheese press and 2 more butter churns. And so what materials do we need? For the cheese press, we need wood, nails, and coal. For the cheese press. I'm not trying to make the drying rack, man. I'm trying to make cheese press. Wood, stone, ore. Okay, so ore is going to be the challenge for us with that. But for the butter churn, we just need, I need 2 more. So I need 2 iron bars and 6 nails. And some more wood. Okay, iron bars, nails, and wood. Okay, let's see what we got right here. Iron bars, nails, and wood. Okay, let's go make 2 more butter churns. And then I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put them. I could put the butter churns right here. That would make sense. Yeah. Is the blood moon night? Yes, it's a blood moon night. Okay. Okay, so blood moon night. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna get fast feet. I need fleeting feet. And go ahead and eat a meat. Okay. All right, let's go. So this is a festival thing, y'all. What is your quest? You want me to bring you... I lost something dear to me. It should be in the graveyard. Okay, so we're going to accept that. And we're going to take that to her. Okay. So the ghosts come out on the blood moon night. And you got to fulfill their quest. Alright, so she had a quest. Any other ghosts? Ah, ghost right here. Okay. I forgot how to get in there. Garden. Way up here. Lord. Okay. Alright. Okay, so that's that. Alright, so she said her book was in the graveyard. There's something else I gotta do. I just happened to see her. I know her book's in the graveyard. Okay, come over here to the ghost ship. Okay. Yeah, I got until midnight to do some stuff, so come on. Okay. Request. Some of my passengers are real sketchy about how they died. Some of the other guys know the details and may give you a note with a clue if you've helped them out. Once you've collected 2 clues, bring them back to me for your reward. You do not have 1 day to complete this. You have to complete it in before midnight. Okay, so that's why I did the fleeting feet. So come on. She had a book in the graveyard. Who else is out here? They're probably back in the woods somewhere. All right, I see the book in the graveyard. Let's go get it. Okay. Got it. I'm so glad y'all are able to see all of this because I have a couple of files with their mom, Rose, and all of this was happening and I was like, but I'm not on stream right now. I was just recording it. So y'all get to see this whole event. Thomas Rolfe. Okay. He's saying don't eat the death cap mushrooms. Turn this on so I can go even faster. Okay. Alright, no. This is a very hard quest to do. Do you have anything that I can use? Okay, alright. Okay, so dang on, where's the other oh don't think there's anybody down here. Okay, just need to double check and make sure. And I think they're all gonna be in the woods. But I just need to check over here real quick just to make sure. All right, let's go. Let's run. Run with the fleeting feet. Run. Ain't got time to forage for nothing. You gotta stop acting like you scared to run and go. I don't want to time travel because sometimes you time travel and it messes you up. Okay, I should have went in the woods first. Okay. You don't have no question mark over your head. No question mark over your head. And over here. I'm not gonna make it back to him in time. Because you gotta find, first you gotta find the ghost. Find out what they're missing and then take it back to him. Okay, that. You're not. I don't see no more ghosts. Damn. I didn't see any more ghosts. It's still the blood moon. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Y'all, I don't know if this will work. Let me see something. Oh, that's just the book. Okay, no, I don't have any. Oh, they might be over here. She out here sleepy. So she's sleepy. I don't see anybody else. All I saw was of one person. And he said I needed to bring him 2 clues. I didn't see anybody else. Nope. She out here tired. Helpless. Ah, you're right here. What's your quest? It should be west of the forest. Except west of the forest. Maybe if I can get there before 5 a.m. it'll be working. West of the forest. Which forest is she talking about? West of the forest. Oh, this is like finding a needle in a haystack. West of the forest. Man. What's the map? Map. West of the forest. And why are you showing me that person? I have no idea. Oh, I gotta turn in the quest. Okay. Oh, you know what? I do have one of those sheets of paper at home. West of the forest. I'll keep it if I miss giving it to the guy. And then I'll already have 2 clues. And maybe the next time when it happens, I can find out the secret. Because this one, west of the forest, I'm like, yeah, the forest is over here, but where? Where is this item? And am I going to get it to you in time? Because I think I have to do it before the sun rises. I'm not sure. All right, so this is going to be... Oh, she ain't even got no more light. So she really out here on her own now. She's dark, she's tired. Okay, west of the forest. It's really rough right this moment for her. So we're going east of the forest. I have no idea. Yeah, because this is not west of the forest. This is east of it. Because see, in here upstairs, I kept another clue from the last time. She wouldn't even open up the box. She's so tired. Okay. So I have 2 clues. But let me see if I can take him. If he's still over there, I don't know what time he leaves. Unless they fix that, because we don't have one day to do it in. We have to do it. But yeah, see, the blood moon is gone. I think the ship's going to be gone because it's morning time. But the good news is we got 2 clues for the next time, right? That's the good news. And then we're just going to send her to sleep. Yeah. Yeah, all the ghosts are gone. I believe the ghost ship is gone too. Yep. 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 You don't have one day to do it. You got to do it within the time frame of the blood moon. So I noticed that the blood moons seem to be over at 5. So I'll know that for next time. That I got to get it done before 5 o'clock. Okay. All right. She is super tired. Y'all, she tried her best with the blood moon. Let's get her home. And then I got to get out of here because we are at what, 2:46? Yep. Let me see. All right. So I got to try to get out of here. I'm going to put stuff away. Put those 2 notes away in particular because I don't want to lose those. Come on. Okay, put those notes away, adoption paper away. I wouldn't want to lose any of this stuff in case something doesn't work right. Let's see. I'll put this fruit up here. We'll come back to this stuff later. Okay, and was that antler? Anything else? I'm not too worried about. Okay. Let's eat a little bit of meat before we go to sleep. Because we're going to rest. We're going to sleep until rested. We got to because she's so tired. 7:13 at night the next night. Wow. Okay, so she's rested. Of course, she's hungry. But, like I said, we got to get up out of here. So we're going to save this game. Okay, and I'm going to quit. Yes. All right. Y'all, this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I'll be back with some more because we're trying to solve this through and see what happens when our time comes up. But right now we are getting ready to raid. Well, let me see if Odette's up. Not quite yet. Okay. All right. Got a few more minutes. So what I can do is I can do a little bit of stuff to help kind of promote the activity that we have going on today. So this is my affiliate day weekend. And for the affiliate day weekend, it was just fun, I thought, to get together with a bunch of people that I've met across Twitch over the last 4 years. And so we've come together and we're creating a raid train, which will give you an opportunity to go to the various different people whose streams I hang out in, who come and hang out in my stream, and kind of get a flavor for some of the other members of the community and what makes us such a great bunch of people. If there's a special raid train message, there is, Crispy. For me, it's EK Raid on this channel. I did post it on the Discord, but this is what it is right here. So that's our raid train message. And just so you'll know who's coming up next, since Odette is kicking off the raid train, I have EK start. So this is where we're going to be headed next. I'm going to pin this message to the top so that if people come here, they can see it. So that's going to start at 3 p.m. So we have that. And what else? What else do I have going on? The schedule, if you all want to follow the full schedule, it's here. The schedule is going to be most up to date. We may have to make a couple of switches out on time in the schedule in real time, but that's just because life is what life is. And we adjust and move on. So that's not going to be an issue. But this is the raid train schedule right here. It will give you the official who's coming up next on the raid train as we live life and adjust accordingly. And then what other message I have? I think that's it. So I have the raid message. You asked about the raid message. So I have the raid message. I posted something about the schedule. I posted where we're headed to next. And I think that that's about it. So let me switch scenes real quick. And I'm going to run the special event promo hype train video for you so you can see and get a taste for the people who are going to be a part of the raid train. And then I'll come back to just chatting and we should be ready to raid out right around that time. All right, so y'all, I hope you enjoy our special event promo.
Just be kind. That goes for anybody. And even for those of y'all that's going to watch the VOD, be kind. It takes 2 seconds to be kind.
you in the wrong.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, in my defense, I'm hitting them. I'm sorry. Either on.
What?
Oh shit. I'm so sorry.
Shoot, if you can get them, we got this.
I downed somebody.
Yeah, okay, you right by me.
I see him. Oh, they got the joints.
Come on, Lotus, get that motherfucker.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hold up, and you got that all by yourself. Let me flip that.
Today, spice things up. I can't come as a blacksmith, can I? That'd be so boring. You can come any way you want to. I will enjoy looking at you.
Alright, so y'all, so I'm spared for the. Yo, why did my horse fall down the damn thing? My horse died, y'all. He fell down the cliff. Aww.
All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed that raid trailer. I had so much fun putting that together. Every last one of the clips just had me in stitches. But I think I won't say I have a favorite. I'm just gonna say that little snicker that Durf had at the end after his horse had fell off the side of the that just really kind of took me out. Thank you, Crispy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Miss Lisa, I was like, yep, that's her. That's her. That's her. So I really thought that on the clips you sent over, Yak's clip, Alicat's clip, a couple of other people's clips, I just really thought that those clips were just really encapsulated the spirit. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah. So it looks like Odette is up, so I do want to go ahead and we'll probably raid over right at 3 o'clock, just to give. I know how it is when you just hit the button and you just getting it together. Sometimes you need a couple of minutes just to get everything adjusted, make sure the sound and all of that stuff is going well. But Odette is up, and this is where we're going to be headed next. So and Odette is officially kicking off our raid train. Woohoo! So excited for that. And like I said to everybody who's here, if you will, just go over and show Odette some love. She took the first spot on the raid train. Trust me, I have been on raid trains and I have been in the first spot, in the first position, and it just feels really good if right off the bat you got some folks coming in. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. Yes, thank you all so much for the stream. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here today. I appreciate those who are lurking in the background. I appreciate y'all letting me tell y'all the funny diabolical story about our good friend Grace. That child been through it. She been through it. Poor Grace has been through it. You know what I'm saying? She was put through the ringer. Poor child. But I think she's figured it out, and hopefully when her time comes, she's able to pass on the homestead to the next person. But I really have enjoyed spending this time with you all. I will be back on the raid train again later. We're just gonna have to make a couple of adjustments. I'll reach out to some people right after this stream, see what we can do to make a couple of adjustments to make sure everybody can be yeah, that slot is for the bravest people. It really is. And I appreciate her taking that slot. All right, so I've talked enough. Let me go ahead and get the raid going here, and I will see you all. Let me make sure I got it right. All right. Odette, TheeSwan. That is correct, I believe. Yes. So we're going to be rating over. So, y'all, I appreciate all of y'all. Odette is going to be playing The Sims 4, y'all. And she's got a play file and some characters that she plays in The Sims 4 that I am excited for. She's bringing them back. I'm super excited for that. I'm looking forward to it. I know that we're going to have a good time. We're going to be in good hands. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And until next time, we're going to rate over in just a few minutes. But until next time, everybody, take care and God bless.